A founder called me 18 months before he wanted to sell. Two adult children working in the company, a third child living elsewhere, not involved, a wife who had given 30 years to the business alongside him, and a strategic buyer making an unsolicited offer at $35 million. The transaction work is hard. Selling the business is the easy part. The hard part is everything around the sale. With 18 months of runway, the first conversation was not about deal structure, it was about the family. We facilitated a family retreat, episode 12 in this series, 2 days in Santa Barbara. We worked through the questions that hadn't been asked. Were both active children expecting to receive the business? Was the third child expecting to be compensated for not being in the business? What did the founder's wife actually want for the next chapter? What did the children agree on, and what did they disagree on? Some of those answers were uncomfortable. All of them were necessary. By the end of the retreat, the family had a written shared agreement on the sale, on the wealth distribution, and on the structure for the next decade. With the family aligned, we built the deal structure with the family's M&A attorney and tax counsel. Part of the proceeds went into a deferred sales trust to defer capital gains. Part funded the family's first GRAT, transferring wealth to the next generation at favorable valuations. Part funded a private foundation the family had been talking about for years. The remainder funded the founder's and his wife's lifetime needs with a meaningful margin of safety. The active children received roles in managing the family's investments going forward. Through a structured mastermind group format, the third child received a meaningful share of the wealth, structured with proper safeguards, and an explicit commitment to involvement in the family's charitable work. Each of those decisions came out of the retreat conversations, not out of the deal lawyer's office. The day the sale closed was, in many ways, the day the real work started. We managed the investment work. $28 million of new liquid wealth needs to be allocated thoughtfully, not parked. We continued to facilitate quarterly mastermind meetings with the family's CPA, estate attorney, and investment team. The Legacy Letter program ran for the founder over the following 6 months, capturing his voice and wisdom in a document the family will read for generations. The financial literacy program engaged the next generation on the mechanics of managing wealth they had now inherited. 2 years post-sale, the family is intact, the wealth is intact, the next generation is engaged. That's the goal, not just to sell the business, to make sure that what comes next is what the family actually wanted. Most family business sales fail at this part, not at the deal table, but at the family table. The work that prevents that failure starts a year before the buyer ever makes an offer. If this resonates with you and your family, we welcome a conversation. And thank you for watching.